League of Legends content is not the same that it used to be. I mean, sure, there's still some goats in the form of Matt, Nithin, and but it's no news that it's changed. I'm not going to sit here and pretend like my word is gospel, and I won't say that it has objectively improved or gotten worse either, because honestly you could see it either way. However, I will be explaining why it seems to me that League of Legends content has gotten stale, an opinion that is echoed by almost everyone I know. But in order to explain it, we're gonna have to go way back, to a simpler time. 2015 was an amazing year for League of Legends content. We had just about every single heavy hitter still producing League videos back then. From Magikarp's actual champion spotlight videos, to Sky Williams' unique blog-based style League content, and of course, the most household name of them all, Dunkey. It's safe to say that when it comes to creative League of Legends content, this was the peak. Not only do we have a bunch of insanely talented creative people leading the charge on League of Legends content, it seemed like all the videos being produced at the time came from a place of love and willingness to create something cool. And though that was the year that the first major pillar of creative League of Legends content would fall in the form of Dunkey, it didn't really signify an end. There were a lot of new creators that year doing their best to fill the giant shoes, including people like Yako, Red Riot, and yeah boy. A ton of new and creative content was being made thanks to the League subreddit working and people like Magikarp giving shoutouts to smaller creators. It was still a good time to dive in. So, what changed? Well, first off, the subreddit is no longer the tool that it used to be. Whereas it used to lead to new creators, funny memes, and the ever-present bug fix thread, the subreddit now belongs to esports, game clips, patch and skin complaints, occasional art, and nothing else. The scouting ground for new and creative League of Legends content is virtually non-existent. I don't know exactly why, but I can talk about my personal experience of being shadow banned. For those of you who don't know, on August of 2019, I made a video talking about how much I hated the new Eternals system Riot was implementing. In the video, I talk about my reasoning for disliking Eternals, and in doing so, I called it a shoddy cash grab. I did my research, I edited the shit out of it, I released it, and a lot of people seem to agree with and enjoy the video. For some entirely unexplained reason though, my video was completely banned from being posted on the subreddit.
Stop! You violated the law.
People tried to share it with each other, but for no reason at all, every single post of my video was blocked. It wasn't until it was brought up by someone in the League of Meta subreddit that I got an answer. Here's the exchange. Remember, there is a precedent to allow content creators unique video takes on an already discussed topic. If this wasn't the case, then LS, Dom, Scara, and the 18 million other people who do a patch note rundown would find their posts removed. What thread in particular is this video a repost of? From an outsider's perspective, it seems like the stance has been morphed into, if it critiques Eternals, it is a repost. If there is a single thread that talks about A, how Eternals are a sign of Riot's poor decision making, B, how Eternals were teased as a free addition and by making them paid as a slap in the face, C, how other decisions Riot has made follows the same trend, project skins, D, how season passes were the first instance of Riot's new policy, E, how a lot of Eternals custom achievements are just copy pasted from other champions, and F, how Riot used to be, with Earth, rotating game modes, and Nexus Blitz, I would love to see it. Or if the new precedent is that you can make a Frankenstein removal by combining 14 different threads about different aspects into one amalgamation to justify removing something as a repost, then it would be helpful for the community to know of that enforcement policy. Regan Drake, the LoL Reddit moderator. Oop, quick pause. I just want to say after recording this bit that I realize it sounds like I'm really mad at Regan Drake, and I'm not. This is more to show that the infrastructure of the subreddit needs a lot of help. It is not their fault. It is not their fault that they jumped to this conclusion. I could just imagine that it is unclear to them, so don't jump anyone for this. Okay, cool. Continue the video, please. Keyword is unique take, not compiling the front page on the day of the Eternals release. Remember, so current enforcement is that you can splice tiny fragments of numerous threads together to justify a repost removal. That should be made more clear in the rules. Regan Drake. That thread has literally nothing that wasn't already said. This makes no fucking sense. Not only did he have no answer to the question asked, he blatantly showed that it was up to him to decide whether or not my 100% original, very edited content was unique enough to be kept on the Reddit. This is one of the guys running the entire League of Legends subreddit. Since then, none of my videos have really been allowed on that Reddit at all. I'm gonna go out on a limb and say that this level of low mod favoritism and incompetence isn't rare, and it's probably the reason why the general consensus of that subreddit is not a good one at all. Which is a shame, shame because I genuinely felt like that subreddit was a place where a lot of content creators could get the jumpstart they needed. Say to the Zero was my first video to break 100,000 views, and it was simply because of hitting the front page of that subreddit. Can We Talk About This Dr. Mundo was also an overnight success, which actually made a younger Scooch tear up. And I do wish that more people could have the same experience with that subreddit today. But it doesn't seem likely because esports has consumed almost every corner of it. And in the cracks that aren't filled with player interviews, post-match discussions, and stream highlights, you have to just hope to God that a subreddit mod likes you, because they have demonstrated that they will fuck over content creators for no reason at all. I myself am proof of that. They fucked over Dumbs via removing every single video he made that other people posted. In fact, the reason they removed Dumbs' video inters was memes with League of Legends text or images imposed over a template are not allowed.
What is that? What the fuck is that?
Which makes no fucking sense. They removed Matt's Life of a Streamer on Dyrus because they said it wasn't specifically League of Legends related, and the list goes on. So now, with little to no organic method for smaller league channels to get the boost they need, what seemed like an uphill battle has become scaling a fucking building. But that's not the only reason it's hard to make it today. In fact, it's much deeper than that. The popularization of stream highlights basically means that if you're a smaller league creator in this space, you will be drowned. Alongside the YouTube algorithm favoring longer content, when big League of Legends streamers simply decide to hire multiple editors to release well-made clickbait videos every day around the clock, there is almost no way for a new creator to compete. I have nothing against them because it's a smart business decision, but when 1,400 streamers make 15 clickbait videos each on a Volibear rework, the word oversaturation becomes an understatement, which leads us to present day. I'm fortunate enough to know that my Can We Talk About This series will almost always do well because I managed to squeak my way in when it was possible, but if you're a smaller content creator, it can be really disheartening. If I'm being 100% honest, I would say that right now is the worst time to try and start making League content. There's not a lot of methods to get your name out there, which is probably why so many talented up-and-comers default to making .exe videos or other somewhat generic content and hope for the YouTube algorithm to give them a chance. The Partner Program, which was supposed to be a breeding ground of collaborations between creators and a podium for smaller channels to get a chance via spotlights, has basically become a chat room where the 300 or so people in it get free skins and nothing else. I don't want to end the video on a negative note, so I won't. If you're a small channel and trying to grow with creative League of Legends content, I want to do my best to help you. My Twitter handle is @ScoochLol. Feel free to @ me and show me your stuff. I'm also going to occasionally make threads where I ask for new leagues.
Say that again.
So if you're a small channel and trying to grow on YouTube with creative League of Legends content, I want to do my best to help you. My Twitter handle is @ScoochLol. Feel free to @ me and show me your stuff. I'm occasionally going to be making threads where I ask you guys to show me your videos as well. I'll try to shout out smaller channels when I can, and Can We Talk About This in my other League content, and I highly implore other League content creators who already have footing to do the same. Alright, I hope you liked this video. That's it. Hey guys, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I know it sounds kind of negative, but I do think that there's a lot of really good League of Legends content to be made, so remember to hit me up on my Twitter @ScoochLol. And also, if you watch this video and this is your first time seeing the channel, or if you've seen a couple of my videos before, please subscribe or like the video. Really helps the channel out. Okay, I think that's all I wanted to say. I give you kiss on head now. There you go.